Hey everybody, I'm Oliver Joyce from Whiskey Barrel Studios and welcome to part 3 of the Spartacus Game Developer Journey Update, or whatever it's called. It's been over 3 weeks since the last update, and that's primarily been because I've just been so busy working on the game. I really only get a couple of days a week full time to work on this. The rest of it is sort of evenings. Weekends are pretty much a write off, so sometimes I just don't have that much to show. And the last few weeks I've been working on some, fundamentally important parts of the game that are not visually that exciting to show. Mainly menu stuff, pause game menus and sound on and off and graphics settings and that kind of stuff, which I'm going to show you in this video. But oh, my hair's a mess. Oh God, oh, my hair's a mess. But the new stuff I want to really show you is stuff like the enemy portals, which is a new game level where enemies will spawn out of portals and you have to defeat them in a certain time or a certain amount of enemies before you can progress. And I've also been working on the first boss fortress, so we can run through a little bit of that as well. And I want to show you a bit of the mountain level, which is pretty cool. It's got a lot of verticality. So without further ado, let's jump into Unity and I'll show you what I've been up to. All right, you'll have to excuse the dressing gown and the general lack of production quality in these videos because I am not a cinematographer. I'm a game developer at heart. And, this channel is for me and it's for you. And, I don't expect it to ever be this big deal. So you'll probably never see, a huge quality of production value. But, thanks for joining me anyway. And I hope you learned something as we go along. So let's fire up the main menu, and first thing you'll see is, whoa, an amazing title screen. This is a placeholder title screen. That's the Emulogic font, which is actually the font made popular by the old Nintendo games. It's very similar too, and so you often see it in a lot of retro style games. So let's play this. Actually, first I'll show you pause game menu. This is made up of a series of various panels and settings, and it has all these text fields on it which are in fact localized. So let's play it and I'll show you what I mean. All these text fields here are actually coming from a Google spreadsheet. So thanks to this localization program I'm using called the i2 localization asset, I'm able to put all the text for the game, all the strings of all the character introductions and in-game text and game over stuff and everything, and the button names, all into a spreadsheet, which I can then give to various translators and have them translate for me, give it back to me, and add it into the game. So if we go to the options menu, you can see language. At the moment, there's only English, but I'll be able to support all these languages and actually more if I want. If there's a language in particular that you'd like in the game, let me know in the comments and I'll see if I can accommodate you. The Polish and Portuguese ones are definitely going to be there because Poland, of course, is the #1 country for swords and sandals, and Brazil is also up there as well. Same with Turkey. Turkish is a very popular language for Swords and Sandals fans as well. So I want to see you guys enjoy the game in your native language. There's other options in the game which I'm still working on. You'll be able to run the game full screen or on a window. There's going to be some cool filter effects just as a fun option. If you ever had an old sort of CRT style, one of those big TVs that your parents probably might have had once when you were growing up, or the old arcade style screens that have little dots on them. I want to simulate those kind of effects because this is meant to be a retro style arcade game, and it'd be fun to have that sort of curvature of the screen in the game. But it's of course an option because a lot of players won't like that. Quality settings just to make the game run better or look a bit nicer. Screen shake, some people don't like that in their game, so the option to turn it on and off. Vibration is for mobile devices. If you get hit, you can vibrate or not, but still a work in progress. Same with sound and music, sound on and off, and a few other options there. But we have a credits page, which is still a work in progress. Here are some of the artists that have worked on the game. Artem Brulov, who's a very talented pixel artist who did the background for this and a few other tile sets and things. Stepsky Dwayne, sorry, I've totally butchered your name, is a great pixel artist who's come on board to do some extra boss art, and I really appreciate that. Fabiano Santos is an amazing Brazilian comic book artist, and he's done a title screen for the game, which I'm going to reveal at some point, but it looks awesome. He just finished it yesterday, and I can't wait to show you all. There's some additional art by some freelancers, and which are just sort of royalty-free stuff I grabbed from Humble Bundle and that kind of thing, just to fill out the game. You can have various game option modes as well. So casual will be unlimited lives, and things like spikes won't kill you instantly. Classic mode is 9 lives. Hardcore mode is only 3. Permadeath mode is 1 hit, 1 death, or 1 death and you're out. That's for the really, really hardcore players. And then, I'll be amazed if anyone finishes it on that. But that's the challenge. That'll be the challenge out there. Let's look at a debug panel. Spoilers. If you want to, keep this game fresh and everything, don't look any further. But there are so far 8 levels to the game. There's going to be probably 20 levels plus some other secrets. So we're nearly halfway there. This is the first boss level, Glaber's Fortress. Roman Militia Battle I'm going to show you in a minute. Actually, let's go there now. You can see this is a portal level. So out of these various portals spawn enemies, and your goal is to track them down and fight them and kill them all. So there's 1 of 20 enemies defeated, and they'll spawn out of various portals. Like one's a spawn down here, and I gotta kill him. Up here you've got weapons and armor, not armor, weapons and health you can use to heal. So we've got a javelin from that. I can use the javelin on this guy. Bam. Guys spawn over there. Actually 3 have spawned over there. I'm still working on the AI because I don't want them to sort of bunch up like that. But one of the fun things in the game is enemies will do damage to each other. So you can let them fight each other, and enemy arrows will hurt each other. Oh, that brute just knocked me off. Let's see if we can get another weapon. This is still this is an experimental level. It's going to be in the final version of the game, but I've got to tweak it a little bit. Whoa! It's my weapons. It's pretty hectic towards the end as these kind of boulder brutes start spawning. That's the portal effect. What do you think? It looks pretty cool, huh? As enemies spawn through, you see that sort of it light up. But I'm going to show you the portal itself. Go to the Battle Arena 1. And there's going to be probably 3 different battle arenas through the game. Here are portals. Let's open that prefab. It's made up of a series of particle effects. It's hard for you to see there, but there's actually a whirlpool effect which sort of fades in and out and spins slowly. Then I lay that over with this interesting glowing circle which cycles through colors, and alpha has this sort of dark blue thing. I've also added a additive filter so it looks quite bright, and in front of that we have another one which looks very similar, but it has a rainbow color over time, and it actually shrinks down at the end. Finally, another glow effect, and this actually only comes on when an enemy spawns out, so with a little light source there, and those all go up to make a cool particle effect, which is pretty cool. You don't see it until the game's played. The other thing I wanted to show you was the Vesuvius level. So what we see here are 5 different layers of parallax. Actually 6 layers. Go into the main camera here, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers and a background sprite. And they all scroll at different speeds. You can see down here you've got a parallax element, and that scrolls at 0.2 pixels for every 1 pixel our character moves, and that's how it works out. And then the one behind that might scroll at 0.1, and that was 0.05, that kind of thing. So this is a really cool level actually, but if you don't want to be spoiled, look away. So turn on the tile map grid, look at this. There's all our light sources. Turn off the gizmos. starts up here, and our character spawns out, and you can take the quick way down the mountain like that via the ropes, all the way down to the door there, or you can go down via the caves. And if you go down via the caves, the slaves that you can rescue, that, you know, that's the part of the game that a lot of people, you know, that are really trying to play the game for a high score, is you really want to rescue the slaves. But lots of passages and things to fall down and enjoy. But let's play a little bit of this level. All right. So we appear here. Up now it works with the shield as well as looking up, because I figured it'd be good to combine that button and have, you know, less controls for the player to muck around with. Oh, and the player's got stuck. There you go. That's a bug. I'm actually awaiting a new version of some collision detection stuff, which I use to, so that doesn't happen, because at the moment sometimes he gets stuck when he's going up and down hills, and he can get knocked behind the hill, and it gets stuck in that area. So I'm going to have, like, just, if that really is a problem, I'll have like a restart level button, but it's not going to happen at the moment. So here we are, going back down. We can notice the parallax. I'm going to jump right down. You'll see him scroll down. See the tree scrolling down? As a checkpoint. You can really go through this level quickly if you want, but that's just for the speedrunners. Whoa, oh, we fell into a waterfall. Or if we wanted to, we can kind of do the cave approach. Oh, watch out, that guy. Those boulder brutes are pretty tough. Oh, spikes. Tough. It's a tough spot to spawn, so we're going to go up there. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Hey, secret. There's a secret. There we go. Little secret entrance, but we got stuck. This is a tough level. By the time you get to that level, you will have played the game for a little bit, and you'll be a little better than I am. So what we're going to do now is we're going to pause this, and I'll show you the game in action in its latest version, as I like to do. All right, Spartacus. Now I'm going to hide me as much as you enjoy seeing my face. Bye. But let's get the full experience. All right. So I might even be able to get it working. Yeah, we've got gamepad support. You can't see, but I'm using the gamepad now. And we'll go new game, classic mode. So we'll have a few lives, but not infinite lives. Skip that introduction so you can see that another time. That's something I want to show you in another video. But for now, here's our tutorial level. You can follow through that. There's a secret here. Shh. Chest with some treasure. Every time, embers are a new thing as well. I don't think I showed you in the last video, but you can look down. Watch when I grab that. By jumping next to a torch, you'll get an ember, and you can see up the top there I have 3 embers to my name. Once I get 10, I get an extra life. Checkpoints, of course, were in the earlier video, but you can destroy them if you want. Bam! Destroy them for treasure. Oh, we've missed that one. These signs tell you what to do, so that one tells you to block. So it tells you, hey, you got a healing potion if you want it. Whoa, damn it, missed that one. And, you know, rescue slaves. You are free, strength and honor. That's a little quote from the movie Gladiator. It's our first enemy, take him down, the checkpoint. Got a weapon and got a javelin, which I can throw. Whoa, there we go. Freed another one. Whoa, we've got a key. Those little steam vents leap you up and get the key. Key opens the door. Those guys are easy beats. You got a wall jump, of course, like there you go. And I can also jump down if I want. On each level, you want to try and get a book, and the book, or it's a scroll basically. It looks a bit like a book, but that tells the actual story of Spartacus. Which is an incredible tale, and not something that a platform game can really do justice to. So I've decided to, you know, tell the story through these little passages from a scroll that you can read along the way. So that's level 1 complete, the Ludus Escape, and you'll see we have a timer countdown. We've got a couple of rescues. It's not telling us how much treasure we got for some reason. I think that's a bug, but I'll look into that. Let's go next level. Streets of Capua. We'll do one more level. A little secret here. There are secrets in every level. Some of them are easy, some of them not. There we go, back down there. Oh. So we got 10 embers. I missed that then, but we actually got an extra life. There's a little graphical glitch there. You can see at the edge the tile lights up. That's something I'm going to fix. You know, still very much work in progress. I feel like you know, I want to get this game out before the end of the year, but there's still months of work to do before then. And it's already August. Can you believe it? That's nuts. Just nuts. So we can go up there if we want to get the book for this level. It's usually hidden somewhere. You know, not too difficult a place, but a little guy down there which you can ignore. Whoa. Over the spikes, over that. First checkpoint. Get the key. We can ignore those guys, but here is a slave we want to rescue. So kill the knife guy. Now, if we look down, whoa, you can see there's a platform down there we're going to jump to. Whoa, it's a bit of a leap of faith, but it's pretty safe if you trust your instincts. Whoa, he nearly killed us. Lucky that platform was there, we didn't get knocked under the spikes. A couple of enemies for us to take down. There we go. Streets of Capua complete. All right. So that is Spartacus in its current iteration. Very much a work in progress. There's stuff I want to do, but I'm pretty happy with where it's going. And it feels like a fun game already, and challenging and atmospheric. Once I add the sound and, you know, a bit more polish and so on, I think it'll really stand up as a you know, a classic sort of retro style game. And I hope you guys enjoy playing it as much as I am enjoying making it. Oh, I'm tired. It's tough having a kid and doing game development. It can be exhausting. I love him though. He's a good boy, my son. All right, that's it for tonight. Bye for now.